Hey, hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to display the Fibonacci series in Python. So let's get started. So first let me show you what is Fibonacci series. So it starts from 0 and 1 and 1 and then just add the previous number and display it as the consecutive number. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 and 13 and it goes on. So as you can see here we have 0 and 1, so we need to just add it and display it as the next number 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1, and next just neglect 1 and consider two numbers, this pair, and 1 plus 1 will be getting 2, neglect 1 and consider these 2 and 3, and neglect 1 and 2 and 3 will be getting 5, and same thing 3 and 8 8 and 8 and 5 3. So this goes on like that. So this is actually the first term. Okay, the first term is always 0, and we'll be just printing 0 if the user enters n. We will be getting n, that is the number of terms from the user, and if n is, this is the second term, so if n is greater than or equal to 2, we will be computing the Fibonacci series. So let's begin. So first let's get the input from the user, n equal to int of input, and we enter the number of terms. That's fine. And if n is less than or equal to 0, that is that's invalid. Basically we can't display that, so we will just be printing invalid. Okay, and we'll be having another condition like if n equal to 1, we will be printing 0. Okay, and let's have another. You can also if elif. Okay, no problem, it's not going to be an issue. And if n greater than equal to 2, so it's going to be, we will be having like we'll be using a, b and c. Okay, three values. I will show you how this works. First I will just write the code and I will just give you an example how this works. So we will be assigning, okay, a equal to 0, b equal to 1. Okay, and we'll be having a for loop. Okay, for I in range of 0 to the n. Okay, and here we'll be having another variable c equal to a plus b, and here we will print c. Okay, next thing a equal to b and b equal to c. So that's our code. So I will just run it now and I will show you how this works with an example. So if we just go to run, so here I have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, put 8. As you can see here, I entered 8. Okay, so but here we are having like 0 1 1, but here we aren't having 0 1. So for that what we can do is we can just manually print those numbers. Okay, so this will range, we just change this range to 2. Okay, and here if the number is greater than 2, so you're going to just print print 0 and print 1. Okay, print 0 and 1 manually. So this two will be the first and second, and so our for I in range will start from 2 to n. So now if I just run it and if I put 8, okay, so here that's perfect. So 0 1 and we are getting 1 2 3 5 8 13. So if you want to put something like 100, so it's going very big. Okay, so 89 144, I think it's perfect. So now I will show you how this works. Okay, so I think you will be clear till this part. Okay, and from here the main computation takes place. So what happens over here is that c equal to a plus b. So doing the first iteration we'll be having like c equal to a plus b, and a value is 0 and b is 1, so our c value will be 1. Okay, and next what happens here is that a equal to b. So our a value is initially 0 and a is assigned to b's value is assigned to a, so our a will be overwritten by 1. Okay, so that's what happens here. And b equal to c. So what happens is that b had 1 in value. As you can see here, b is having 1, so b's value will be overwritten by c's value. So c is the sum of a plus b, so So b will be equal to 1 again, because here we are having 1. So this is during the first iteration, and this is the actually the third term. Okay, if you print c means we will be having 0, 1 and 1, so which is obviously the third term, and next term we need 2. Okay, so this is during the first iteration, and during the second iteration what happens is that c equal to a plus b. So obviously 1 plus 1, a plus b, c will be 2. And here what happens here is that a equal to b, so b is 1, so a will also remain as 1. And here is the main change, b equal to c, our c is 2 and b becomes 2. So this is like basically like we are just overlapping the our variables with the previous value. Okay, that's what we are doing here. So as I told you earlier, we had 0, we eliminated 0, we had to put 1 and 1, we had to add 1 and 1, and we had to generate 2, and after that we are neglecting 1 and adding 1 and 2, and the same process we are doing here. Instead of neglecting, we were overwriting the value. So that's what happening here. And next thing we need 3, and same thing, c equal to 2, and we need to do c equal to a plus b. So 1 plus 2 will give us 3, and a will be 2 now over here, because c b is a equal to b, b is 2, so a will also be 2, and b is equal to c, so b will also be 3. And the next iteration, c equal to a plus b, 2 plus 3 5, that gives our next term over here. So this is how this works. It's really simple, and you just work this out, right? Just work these 3 lines, that's it, because this is just obvious. These are just so much easy. Only this part will be like a little bit confusing. If you just write it down and just compute it for all the terms by using a pencil and paper, it will be like if you do it once, you will register it forever. So that's my advice. And I've also done many tutorials in C, C++, Java, Blender, and many other advanced programs in Python. So it will be really great if you check other videos of my channel, subscribe and support me, and thanks for watching.